Blackbird Night School. Lesson 4. The world. Prison or classroom. The world can feel like a locked cell or a living lab, and the difference is the teacher chosen in the mind. A prison says the bars out there decide the peace in here. A classroom says the choice in here decides the meaning out there. Think of Epictetus as a friendly coach in the hallway, reminding that the weather is not controllable, but the thermostat in the mind is within reach. The storm may pound, but the dial is still the dial. Turn it, and the same clouds become a lesson instead of a sentence. A body is like a rented car on a long road trip. It can be dented, low on gas, or stuck in traffic, but the driver still chooses the route, the pace, and the playlist. When the ego drives, every pothole looks personal, and every honk feels like proof of guilt. When the Holy Spirit drives, the same road shows road signs that point home. Nothing outside the windshield has to change for the direction to shift inside. Picture a movie projector behind you, steady and humming. The film is a strip of beliefs and the world is just the screen. The ego says fix the screen, scrub the stain, shout at the characters, and tear the canvas when they won't behave. The right mind says change the real, because what plays out there only reflects the frame chosen in here. Keep the projector, change the film, and the scene shifts without one actor moving an inch. Bars can stop arms, not thoughts. Guards can lock doors, not decisions. Illness can limit movement, not love. The prison sign is always written with the ink of identification with the body. When the name tag says, "I am a body," every creak, wrinkle, and headline threatens a fragile self. When the name tag says, "I am a mind," the same events become worksheets for freedom, not proof of doom. A bruise or a broken bone is a small or large shape, but both are only shapes on the worksheet. The lesson is the same line every time. What teacher do I want right now? Choose fear, and the hallway narrows. Choose love, and the hallway widens. Shadows can look like monsters when the light is behind, but turn toward the light, and the same shapes flatten and fade. The course's gentle dare is this: do not be disturbed by shadows, because that is why you came, to learn what they are and what they are not. Shadows cannot strike, but the belief that they can will terrify the dreamer. So the classroom is not a place, it is a purpose. Give the day the purpose of learning that nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists, and the noise of the world becomes a choir practicing for silence. Give the day the purpose of proving a separate self is real, and every echo sounds like a verdict. The ego's curriculum majors in blame and minors in comparison. It teaches that control of forms brings safety, and that winning the argument brings worth. It grades on a curve and fails everyone in the end, because bodies cannot keep what minds do not choose. The Holy Spirit's curriculum majors in discernment and minors in laughter. It teaches that interpretations are chosen, not forced, and that a change of teacher is a change of world. Its test is always open book, and the answer key is forgiveness, which means the error had no real effects and never touched what is true. Try this simple drill when the day tightens like a shoe one size too small. First, notice the pinch and say, "This is a worksheet, not a sentence." Second, ask, "What is the story I am adding to the pinch?" Third, trade the story for a quiet breath and a new teacher. Fourth, look again and give what you want to keep. Patience if you want patience, mercy if you want mercy, honesty if you want honesty. Fifth, bless the scene and move on, because classrooms are for learning, not living. Relationships make the best labs because they mirror the hidden settings in the mind. If criticism in another is all the eyes can see, that is the mind finding its own hidden red pen. If kindness in another is easy to notice, that is the mind recognizing its own supply. Whatever is given is kept, and whatever is wanted must be given first, because giving is how minds remember what they are. The world will not stop being a stage, but the role can change from defendant to learner, from guard to guide, from critic to witness. A prison guards outcomes, a classroom guards purpose. A prison argues with what is, a classroom asks what it's for. A prison hunts for culprits. A classroom looks for causes in the mind and corrects them there. There is no shame in having worn stripes, only in refusing the keys that have always been in the pocket. The key is the decision maker, the quiet chooser beneath the noise, the part that can say yes to the right teacher in any room. Use it now. Turn it now. Walk out now, not from the building, but from the belief that bars can touch a mind. Then even a cell becomes a seminary, and even a hospital bed becomes a desk, where the light leans in and says, "Shall we begin?" What begins is not a fight with the world, but a friendship with truth. What ends is not the body's story, but the mind's belief that the story could define it. This is how the world becomes a classroom, lesson by lesson, choice by choice, smile by smile, until the bell rings and the dream of grades and halls dissolves into recess without end. And that is not escape from life, but the memory of life itself, which was never inside a wall.